What's going on, guys? It is Filmington, and we are on our way to grab some lunch with fellow YouTuber Marc Foo3112, who came all the way up from Florida to hang out. I met him at the National. He seems like a great guy. We're going to grab some lunch right now and then head back to the famous Filmington dungeon for some baseball card activities. So stay tuned, guys.
A refill or what?
Yeah, I'll take one more fiddlehead. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, just got our food. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, those fries look amazing.
Go get one.
That's Gianna. Mark trying to play with Gianna. Mark also has a black cat he just informed me of. Yeah, she's very friendly. Look at that facial symmetry on her. Not your average cat.
Good looking cat.
Yeah. Like the Beyonce of cats.
She'll,
She plays hard to get.
after 30 minutes, she'll be all over me.
So this is a card right now I'm sharing with Marc Foo3112. It's one that I actually haven't even shown on video yet. I've owned it since like last November. Look at that beauty. I'm hoping to, well, it was intended to be an upgrade. I still have a PSA 9 base, but this is the PSA 10 refractor. Pop is probably like between 20 to 35, I think. I forget exactly what the pop is, but we're just looking at the case. I had to send back the PSA 9 actually to get reholdered because it had some defects. Look at that right there. Oh, man. But look at this one. This one's beautiful. Mark's a big fan. He told me I need to hold this thing and for as long as possible. And by the All-Star break, a lot of Trout's stock, he thinks as well as I, that it's only going to go up. Yeah. Topps updates. I actually like the Bowman Chrome 2011 numbered to 170, or serial numbered, not serial number, but numbered 175. I like the, oh, that's beautiful. I like the Bowman Chrome card, red jersey. I think that one's undervalued right now, as well as many of his others. Topps Finest 2011, Bowman Sterling. Of course, you got the Bowman Sterling Auto from 2010. Oh, that's beautiful. It's beautiful.
We got to show another one here too.
Oh, so this one is I haven't shown this one yet on video either. So if there's any guy I'm PCing right now outside from Trout, it's JUAN Soto. And Foo and I both think he's a stud, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So, not talking about comparing to Mantle, of course, that'd be extremely premature, but which Foo is a big vintage guy, picked up a huge Mantle last year, which most of you guys, or some of you guys watching this video probably have seen. JUAN Soto is the guy to buy right now. I agree 100%. I think Acuna and Soto, I think they're both going to have great careers. I think Soto is going to be the better hitter of the two. There's also some intangible traits I like about him more than Acuna. He is cocky, but I like his attitude more than Acuna's. I like his hustle more than Acuna's. What do you think?
Yeah,
He's got a World Series win. He should have a World Series MVP. But that was stolen from him, unfortunately. And of course, he saved the Astros from winning a second World Series. You could argue he saved baseball by doing that. Derek Jeter actually just expressed his opinions on the matter as of 3 o'clock Eastern time, saying that it's a black eye. Yeah, I just saw the footage. It's a black eye on baseball. He hopes that baseball can move forward. But yeah, this Soto I've been hunting for since November. I've been going back and forth with the seller. We couldn't agree on a price. He has an Instagram account. He wouldn't respond to his messages. He has like 5 followers. He probably doesn't use it. We could have both saved $100 each if he had seen his Instagram, made the deal a lot sooner. I thought somebody bought it. He shot out, a mass offer to a bunch of people following it, and I was able to get it for $200 cheaper because apparently the person that bought it at that price did not pay. So I was able to get it. So it does have 3 10s. So it's a half grade away from BGS Pristine, but it's not a true gems. It does have that 9 corner grade. Now, is this a crackout candidate? I don't think so. And especially, and Foo agrees that he doesn't think it's a crackout candidate, especially if you really look at that corner.
There's 2 corners.
There's 2 corners. He already knows about it. Both on the bottom. Or, I think I already checked.
So this one right here.
Yep.
And this one maybe has a little wear, but this is the one I'd be worried about. So I'd leave it the way it is.
Yeah, it's like a buckled corner, right?
I mean, it's
and it's not like a little white. It's like that's a 9 corner. That's not.
Yeah, if you
no other way to slice it.
If you kind of tilt it, you can kind of see like a little indentation there. But I mean, again, it's right for the grade. It's a corner for 9. The other 3 grades are 10.
Right. So you got to leave it in the slab.
Not only that, I mean, it is numbered to 25, so it is what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
And did get that 10 auto grade, which, you know, it's not the cleanest auto, but for Soto, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Sick card.
And that's how it came. There was no on-card auto. That was it, the sticker auto for those.
Exactly.
For those
and I would argue, people say like, oh, sticker autos suck, I don't want one. But for Topps Chrome Update, if the player doesn't have a regular Topps Chrome or a Topps Chrome Sapphire auto,
next best thing.
yes. And I would argue that with the Holy Grail cards, if for that player, if Topps Chrome Update is one of his top 3 or 4 cards, which in this case it is, I would argue that a sticker isn't going to affect the value. It would sell, it would sell for as much as the regular Chrome auto would have sold for if he had one that was on card. So,
yeah, I agree with that. When collectors don't have another option, then they're going to go to the next best thing, which in this case is sticker auto.
Exactly. So
and I don't feel it's going to take away from the value of the card.
95% of the time it will take away from the value, but not with Topps Chrome Update if that's one of the top cards to own. Might have, you know, with Bowman Platinum, I don't think it has that same effect because we're not talking a hobby product or a desirable product either. But with Topps Chrome Update, that's definitely the way. Oh, look at that Trout. That's the future of the game, guys.
This is right here.
Yes, and I thought about getting the autograph graded too, but that would have cost me like, they warned me that it could get like bumped value-wise, and I might have to pay like another $1,000 if it did get the 10 auto. Which is kind of ridiculous. So, and
it would suck also have a 10 and then 9 auto. That would kind of suck too.
Yeah. So, it might not have been $1,000. It was at least like $250.
I'll tell you, if I was gonna buy one, if I had your type of money,
you do.
I would.
He does.
I would definitely go. I definitely go with the 10 like that, just with a grade.
Right.
Card.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And the auto does look pristine though. It does look. Really
it does.
Good.
So that's, and for somebody who's going to spend that much money on a card, it's not. You're going to be buying not just a slab, but the card. And so the auto does look clean. The autograph grade, of course, is going to help with cards like this, or maybe if it was like a number to 50 gold, you're looking at like a more limited pop if the auto is number 2, which does help. And you can also put in, minimum auto grade. You'll still have to pay the money, but I did not choose to do it. The risk reward just wasn't there. It was close, but it just wasn't there. So just happy to have both these cards. Sick. So where's your mantle, man?
When you like to know.
So Mark and I are complaining about a lack of
quality control.
Yeah, lack of a better term, quality control with some of these cases, these slabs. With Beckett, it's the condensation spots. With PSA, we just showed you the debris that was in the slab, a little bit of glue, a little bit of cardboard in that PSA 9 Trout. But like these Beckett slabs, especially the newer stuff, they just need to do a better job, like with the whatever oxygen or air control. With PSA, it's Mark saying it's the debris that's in like the machine that cranks out the slabs. They just don't blow it out. They don't clean it out. So you get pieces of plastic, even like cardboard-like substance in there. But at least with the PSA 10, you're getting a less cloudy slab. You just can't, and maybe I don't have the best example in front of us, but if you put a Beckett card next to a PSA, like I have some of these sapphires.
I like the PSA holders better than.
Right, and I think most people agree. Not everybody. A lot of people do like the sturdiness of the Beckett holders. The fact that there's an actual sleeve keeping the card from moving. What do you think about SGC?
I like their new holders.
Yeah, I like the new holders a lot. Now they get some flack. Their labels have always been very aesthetically unappealing.
Yeah, I agree. Very plain.
Yeah, and you have the issue of like not the zombies, but the people, like the registry people that like to keep their collection, or anybody. A lot of people just like to have their whole collection uniform.
Well, I think if you're going to do modern, I think you're doing it the right way as far as, getting the shiny stuff. No, I totally agree though. But there's something about the PSA cases I kind of like. They're kind of light. They're kind of a little more attractive, more appealing. I like the fact that they can also stack on each other.
Yes.
Versus these that they can't. Where is it? That you can't really stack these, and I mean, look how bulky it is.
Definitely don't stack as well.
Look how bulky it is.
They're definitely about like 30-40% heavier too. If you're to mail it out, I noticed that. But going back to like visual appeal of the card itself, like these are both perfect fit sleeves. Actually, they're not. They're not. Neither one of them is. So maybe it is apples, but if you can tell better in person versus on camera. But the Beckett card, you just don't see as well in a similar sleeve. And you like this card, right?
Yeah, there you go, Max Scherzer.
So Mark is all about Scherzer, Kershaw, Verlander, either Bowman Chrome or Topps flagship rookies he really likes to buy and hold on to right now. Thinks that they're only going to trend upwards.
Yep, I'm telling him basically go for the Scherzers, go for the 2008 also Topps update Clayton Kershaw, go for the 2013 Nolan Arenado, go for the 2011 Trout, also go for the 2005 Verlander. And those are the guys that I would personally go for. At this point, I wouldn't invest in anyone else besides, as far as right now, I would just invest in also Soto and Acuna, and that's it, and Trout. So those are the main guys I'd really focus on for those who actually want to build a PC and actually want to gain value as time goes on.
What about this guy, Lindor, Topps Chrome? I think that's a pop under 250-ish, or maybe under 300.
What do they go for?
It's a short brand. It used to be a $100 card. Now it's closer to 200.
Because he plays for the Indians, though.
I know. Maybe people were thinking he'd get traded to the Dodgers or somewhere.
Well, he's still young, so he can still go places.
Got it. What do you think about Ohtani this year? Somebody told me the other day that if he wins 12 games and does what he did last year offensively, he's going to win the MVP easily.
Well, is he still even pitching? I think he's just solely DH at this point.
No. Well, he's at least, at this point, he's about 16, 17 months recovered from Tommy John. So he should be back at a starting role, I thought, at least like May.
This is a really nice copy, by the way.
I've got like 3 or 4 of those. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is the Topps Heritage high number version. He does have an action shot with a regular Heritage, which sells for more.
You think he's panned out or no?
I think so. I think
did have that injury, though.
He was a little bit of he was a guy I kind of wanted to include in the speculation series, but just had enough pitchers to mention already.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned Shane Bieber in the first episode, or even Kopech in the second. Flaherty and Buehler deserved the attention.
The nomination.
Yeah. Barry Bonds, 86 Fleer update. You think this guy's any good?
I think.
Is he ever going to be in the Hall of Famer? Do you think he will be a Hall of Famer?
No, I don't think so, unfortunately. I think Clemens belongs in there, And the thing is that with Clemens, I mean, he's never, he's been accused of having PDs, but he's actually never, there's no proof behind it. So either at this point, I mean, you either got to get him in or kind of specify on why he's not in, really.
Bonds, 6 MVPs, which is 2 times Trout right now.
I think
crazy.
He has like 6, 7 Cy Young awards. So it's pretty crazy, though, for a player like him and Barry Bonds not to be in, though. But Barry Bonds also, he just has a crap attitude, and I don't think that helps. The way that the media perceives him, and I think that hurts him as well.
Yeah, I think A-Rod's repairing his image right now. He looks like a completely different person in his analytical role, and he's smart.
He's become the favorite, and Jeter's become the enemy now.
Right.
The bad guy. But no, A-Rod has no shot of getting in the Hall of Fame, though.
Oh, he was a great player, too.
Another guy who didn't need it.
Right.
But he got busted twice, though. So, I mean, not once, but twice.
What do you think about Walker Buehler? Do you think he's one of the next pitchers? Maybe. So Mark actually informed me that he's a Cuban from Florida, so he probably knows all about Jose Fernandez.
Not Buehler, me. Like, Buehler's Cuban?
So Mark is Cuban. He's lived in Florida for quite some time. Yeah. So do you know, did you ever watch Jose Fernandez play at all?
Yeah, I met him.
You probably got his autograph?
I did, a few times.
He was probably of all pitchers that I've seen over the last 10 years, he's been the guy that I thought had the most stuff.
Yeah.
The next, not that there'd ever be a next Pedro anytime soon, but I thought that Jose Fernandez could make that leap.
It's definitely too young to tell, or too early at that point.
Right.
I think he played for his rookie season was, I think, was in 13. So
yep.
13, 14, 15, 16. So 3 years, basically. He didn't even do 3 full seasons. But in his third season, I mean, he was up there with Kershaw and also, what was it? I think he was up there with Scherzer and Kershaw, I think, as the top 3 pitchers. The season wasn't even done. So he's having the best season of his life. And unfortunately, I mean, it's not only that he died, unfortunately, but also the way that it kind of came about, as far as the drugs involved and, things like that. So unfortunately, it did not help his cause.
I know. Did you? I used to love to watch him play. I don't know if you play any fantasy baseball.
He was fun.
I had him a bunch of my teams. Yeah.
I don't, but actually for the Miami Marlins games, we would have this thing that they would call it Jose Day. So every 5 days he'd pitch, and I mean he'd definitely bring a lot of Hispanics out to the stadium. Excuse me, and people would just go just to see him, for Jose Day. So Mookie Betts, what do you think, Dodgers? What do you think? Because Dodgers, I mean, they're known to get good players, but then some of the players don't pan out.
I think the setting is going to hurt them a little bit. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily pitching competition. I haven't really thought that far into it. I think the AL East is one of the friendliest divisions in regards to hitters' ballparks.
Okay.
I think playing half your games in Fenway, if you're a guy that turns around fastballs in the inner half of the plate and hits them over the monster or hits them off doubles frequently. I just think that he's not going to. Some of those doubles that he hit to left field are going to turn into outs. Los Angeles is known to be I guess they are pitcher's park, and one that suppresses power a bit too. So we'll see. I mean, he's going to have a stacked lineup. I still think he's a phenomenal player. He probably, I wouldn't say he peaked, but he's definitely in his prime right now at age 27. Yeah. And I don't know if he's going to have another year where he has a WAR of like 8+ like what he did in 2018.
Well, he only had that one really, really good season.
Yeah, but he also had 2 seasons with a 6+ WAR. So I'm bullish on him, but I don't necessarily think he's...
I think that by him leaving the Red Sox, I think it's kind of hurt him a little bit because he was a star of that team versus now he's going to go somewhere that has a lot of attention,
right,
a lot of
right.
You know, a lot of people competing for that, you know, same superstar role. So unfortunately, he's not going to be, the one was leader of the pack.
Right. You got Cody Bellinger there. You have Galvin Lux there, which could be a franchise type player as well.
Also,
and they might not keep all those guys. They might not even keep Mookie Betts. We'll see. But I think a lot of it's going to come down to if Clayton Kershaw can show that he can put together a similar type season as what he had last year, maybe they can like refocus some of that payroll onto hitting and be able to afford Mookie Betts, along with Walker Buehler, Clayton Kershaw, et cetera, and the rest of the cast. But yeah, it'll be an exciting season. Are you excited for the season?
I am.
Yeah.
I am. Can't you tell?
Yeah, of course. So we got some beers. Not our first beers of the evening, but some more beers back at the place. So Filmington's not just a hard liquor guy. And by the way, guys, I got to take a lot of shit for my liquor cabinet. But guess what, guys? There's more to it. You can't judge a book by its cover. Look at this. You got like 2nd, 3rd deep, 4 deep at the bottom here.
Guys,
everybody
he just filled it up with water.
Everybody like zones in on my Smirnoff Rainbow, but come on, that's just because the second shelf is all you can see.
Show your wife stuff down there. Come on.
you got most of the bourbon and whiskey and scotch up here. Of course, we still have some. So like all the standard stuff, like Crown Royal, that stuff's junk. I don't really drink that. Come on, Teeling whiskey from Ireland, Redbreast. So I got the Irish pot still whiskey. Got some American bourbons. Got some rye. I'm not a big fan of rye. Too spicy. Tastes like pumpernickel bread. Got some whiskey, like the really commercial stuff, and some of these scotches, which I realized like way too expensive per sip of that. And then some good stuff. Jefferson's Ocean, like $85 bottle, too easy. Not a big fan of it. A little too starchy for me. I like the 1792 a little bit better. Vodka is good for Tito's is pretty good value, so I got to handle that. Got some other stuff back here. Yeah, I might get this slabbed actually. I might send it to GMA because they'll pretty much slab anything and say it's authentic. So Montelobo, you drink any mezcal?
No, I don't.
Got some limoncello, the classic, what do they call these things, like aperitifs or dessert drinks. So much more. Jalapeno tequila back there. Amaro we have some Hennessy, lots of different tequilas, the good stuff. Mostly, what do you call it?
We don't care. We just want to know what's your favorite Smirnoff flavor.
Yeah, marshmallow flavored. No. So one of these cards I picked up recently, and one I picked up over a year and a half ago. If you've watched my channel from the beginning, you still wouldn't really know. But these cards I thought that Juan Soto in November, the fact that you get a PSA 10 Bowman Chrome Auto, his Holy Grail card. Pop was 180 at the time. Maybe now it's a little bit higher, but probably under 200 still. And I thought 1300 was like too good to be true, so I was able to pick up another one. Now this one I picked up for under $400. It was like $395, not much more than a year ago actually. Picked it up in a Beckett Slab. It did have a 9 auto, streaky auto, deservedly so. But it had 2 10 subgrades and 2 9.5 subgrades, so I submitted it in the Slab to PSA with a minimum grade of 10 and did get that 10.
Well, the 10 was on the card, not the auto, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I'm not going to grade the auto. That'd be stupid. when you see a Beckett card, that's a Bowman Chrome autograph that doesn't have an auto grade. It's almost like red alert, like what's going on?
Red flags.
Yeah, and it's gonna sell for a little bit less with PSA. If it has an auto grade, that makes it like a little bit of an outlier, because most of the even Bowman Chrome autos that are in PSA cases don't have an auto grade. So unless the auto is like super ugly or even like twice as streaky as this one is, you're not really. Yeah, at that point, you'd maybe see a little bit of a discount built in, but I expect this to sell for just as much as any other PSA 10 comp, to be honest. But yeah, Mark was a big Soto guy, as we talked about, so you're my Sotos.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh, wait, we got one more.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have this one, too. So I picked this one up in a trade. I think I might have showed that one. Yeah, that's just on the case. He showed me a picture with this case, and I'm like, what's that, Mark? What's going on? It's got a bad corner. So, yeah, PSA is a little bit inconsistent. Did this deserve a 10? If I was to submit this again right now, would it get a 10? I would say probably not, but you never know with PSA. Really slammed, a 1,000,000 card backlog. I think SGC would catch on to this.
Depends,
just from sheer capacity. But, yeah, it depends which grader you get and how much time they have to look at it, I guess.
How good was your coffee that morning?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I got one of Foo's favorite modern cars right here in front of us. PSA 10 Trout, 2011 Topps update. We've seen a little bit of an uptick in prices recently. It was dancing around 1,000 plus or minus 150 maybe for the greater part of the last, I don't know, like 8 to 10 months. But recently there's some comps that are 1,300 plus. What do you think about this card?
I've actually seen this card sell between like $1,400 and $1,500 as recently. This card, I definitely recommend to pick this up. I'm a big fan of Mike Trout, but not only that, I mean, I think if he's already going $1,500 and we haven't even made the 2020 season yet, I am guessing this card will probably be about maybe $1,700 by the time that the All-Star game rolls around, especially if he's looking at MVP season. So if you get this card right now for $1,500, you know, and if you don't have it, if you got to sell some stuff, I definitely recommend selling it, but definitely picking up this card. You just won't regret it, honestly. So again, if he has an MVP season, and one other thing, I mean, he hasn't even gone. Has he gone to playoffs? No, right? Did he?
He's been to the playoffs. He hasn't. I don't know if he's won many games in the playoffs. He definitely hasn't advanced to the next round.
Okay, but I mean, you know, a $1,500 card for a guy who's never even been to the World Series. It's amazing, honestly.
How much of an impact do you think the World Series has in baseball? Because I would argue that it's less of an impact versus like football or basketball, because the influence is distributed across a greater number of players versus like football. It's like, well, it's the quarterback's fault they didn't make it. Whereas baseball is less of a team sport, but there's certainly like more players that have, you know, that contribution.
I think the only sport that applies to is basketball. You know, you can get a player like LeBron, put him in any team, he's going to take you all the way to championships. You know, versus baseball, I mean, this guy can only do so much. You know, he only comes up to bat, you know, once every 9 times. You know, it's a shame that he plays for the Angels, but
they made some moves. They have Rendon now, but what does their pitching look like? Is it good enough to advance deep in the playoffs? Not yet. I would argue.
Stay healthy. That's another thing also.
And they have a new coach, Joe Madden. He should be a good thing, but he didn't last that long in Chicago, even though he did win a World Series.
Well, I felt that they kind of dumped on him real quick. You know, like he got the championship 2016, and after that, they just kind of got rid of him, though. But again, I definitely recommend this card. If you don't have it, pick it up. This is a beautiful copy. Is this one for sale, by the way?
No, that's one of my few Trout cards that isn't for sale.
Okay, all right.
Well, I wouldn't say one of my few, but I am looking to sell a few right now, but definitely not that one. That might be a PC one for life. Who knows?
You know, at the National, it's funny. I saw a guy had a table, and he must have had about I think like 9 of these, and they're all 10s, and he had a price tag of $950. So imagine if you would have bought 3 of them, you would have already made $1,700 pretty much already.
That is true. You know? And these are liquid too. I mean, you can't go a day where somebody's not in desire of this card.
Yeah.
You can knock on the pop all you want. Now, I bet, and you could argue whether or not this is ethical, but I bet that the pop percentage on the PSA 10 is going down. I've heard nothing but negative stories about people that have been submitting this card raw form and being able to get a 10. Foo is telling me about how he has an inclination to really analyze cards, and he knows like about sets, like what to look for and what could be the defect, the common defect for that set, for that player. So what do you think about this guy? So this is Rafael Devers. We were just talking about Mookie Betts. Do you think he could be the leader of the Red Sox? And are you familiar with this card at all?
No, he's too young. He's too young.
Too young?
Yeah,
He's about 22 at this point, right?
Yeah.
22, 23?
you know, there's no MVP under his belt yet. He does have a championship, which is good. 1 or 2? 2018 and what else?
They also won in 13, but
because Royals did 16.
He debuted in 18, so he's got 1.
Okay, so yeah, so he has 1, but no, man.
Or he might have debuted in 17, my bad, but
I don't think so.
He has 1.
I mean, look at these guys. Okay, if we're gonna talk, I mean, who would you rather bank on? You know, someone like this, or you know, someone that looks like a fucking athlete. You know, it's
yeah. Look at his waist versus look at Soto's legs.
This guy's built like a horse, man.
Yeah,
this guy's built like the little Soto shuffle he does.
I know. I love it.
He's he's giving the crowd what they want, you know? He's giving them a show. You know, he has a personality, he has an attitude. You know, he's humble.
He's a good attitude.
Yeah.
He has, like, one could say about Alex Bregman. He used to do a lot of, like, YouTube promotion before he cheated. Like, people thought, like, oh, he's branding himself in a positive manner. Then he cheats. Then he does all the shit in the playoffs. He's cocky. He posted a video about teeing off against Evaldi. And he got smoked by the Red Sox in the playoffs. And he's done some things that he certainly should regret. But
I didn't like that thing that Bregman did, like when he ran to first base after hitting the home run and with the bat, and then the first base coach is like, bro, don't give me that shit, you know?
And then they lose, and he loses the game.
But I love that Soto fucking mentality.
Yes.
Saying,
he's a young guy. He did it
too.
off Verlander,
You know?
and he's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. Yeah.
It's great, man. It's that, you know, it's
and you know what? He calmed down. He heard that the shuffle was something that was not disturbing, but it was something that maybe didn't reflect too highly on himself, and he cleaned up the shuffle. He minimized it, and he didn't do it as much. The crotch grabbing was to a minimum.
Yeah.
Games 5 through 7 maybe in the playoffs in the World Series.
Well, what I was reading about him, like he does a shuffle to kind of get in the pitcher's head, though. You know, kind of saying like, you know,
sure.
Like,
and they do all sorts of stuff to get in the hitter's
I'm in control. Who was a pitcher they had like a little duel, and then I think I don't know if he struck him out or he hit like a little fucking. Like a little hit, and he got out, and the pitcher's walking away, and the pitcher grabs his crotch, saying, like, yeah, like, I can do that too, you know?
Yeah.
And so after the game, they asked Soto about that.
Wainwright, maybe? Or,
no, it wasn't Wainwright.
It wasn't a Cardinal?
It was like a nobody. And so they asked...
Oh, Cardinals were Braves.
They asked Soto at the end, they go, hey, you know, what do you think about this guy, you know? And Soto says, he struck me out, he can do whatever he wants. You know, kind of like, if he shuts me up, then, you know, he could do it, you know? So I love that. He just kind of backs his own shit up. At the same time, he kind of realized, like, you know what? If you strike me out, then I'm going to shut up, and you know, if that's what you do. I like that.
So Mark's like super OCD about cars, their condition. You know, he can pick out a flaw often. He spots it in the image, and he's like, nah, this isn't good enough for me. So picks out a different copy. If he can't find it, then he's not going to buy it. So I was just talking to Mark, like, what do you only buy, like, Beckett Black labels? And I kind of joked, like, because we know half the time those aren't really, like, you know, perfect cards that are beyond pristine. But Mark doesn't buy pristine cards. He doesn't buy Beckett cards. He doesn't do Beckett. He's all PSA, it seems like. Are you all PSA?
All PSA. I like it. I have OCD, remember?
Hey guys, what's going on? We're going to be doing a special contest here, myself and Foo3112. We are going to be doing a little pack chase type activity. This is going to be time controlled, 5 minutes. You probably want to take out your phone, do your little stopwatch thing.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be doing, I have 2019 Bowman in front of us. This is a 24-pack retail box. And Mark, he's a finicky guy. He likes the high-end stuff. So he's going to be breaking 1955 tops. So I've got a lot of wax in here, a bunch of everything, but he really wants to do the 55 tops. So this is going to be a 5-minute contest, guys. So basically, we're going to rip through these packs as soon as we possibly can. And Wander Franco, Julio Rodriguez, Marco Luciano, those guys are each going to be worth 1 point if we can get their Bowman paper. But if we can get their first Bowman Chrome, that's going to be 2 points. But if we can get an autograph of any sort, whether it's a paper or green chrome autograph, that's worth 5 points. But in order to get those points, we're going to need to sleeve those puppies up. Plastic, soft, penny sleeve, and a oversized top loader to make it fast for us. And we're going to have to, you know, see what we can do here. So, ready?
Wait, wait, hold on. Okay, so as many packs as I can open within 5 minutes?
Yeah, you got 5 minutes to do it.
So whatever I open in 5 minutes, it's open and I can get points for
As
that.
long as you top load it, then you can get points for it, yes. Do you think you'll be able to do it?
All right.
And race against me? I mean, I'm a pack ripper extraordinaire.
All right.
I'm a founder of the Rookie Card Explosion Box. You think this guy really has a chance?
All right.
All right, he's going to use that. That's the Alex Bregman cheating style. And I've got this.
All right.
Got the stopwatch ready. 1,
2,
2, 3,
Here we go. All right.
Fuck.
Look at this. This is a pro. Look at this. All right.
Fuck off! He's cheating! He's got a buzzer. "20 seconds wasted."
I know, like, so, okay. All right, I'll tell you when we're at 1 minute.
All right, so it's Marco Luciano, Julio Rodriguez, and Wander Franco. No inserts count. Actually, you know,
That's what you're looking for, inserts?
No, inserts count too. You might be able to get a Wander Franco insert in there
right.
too.
So are you even going through the base at all or no?
Yeah, you can get a base.
No,
they count
are
as
you
1
going
point.
through
Chromes
the
are 2.
base?
Yeah.
All right.
Because there would be a base paper. And
Right.
Vlad's don't count. I just got a Vlad. Vladdy! Won't show it because it'll cost me time.
All right, so we are at 58 seconds right now.
Oh my god, are we going to be able to get through all 24 packs?
We don't have any points, do we? Oh, look, here we go. No?
I got a green, but it's this guy! Nick Senzel.
Last year.
Eh,
All right,
you did okay.
let's see.
Might be a bust.
All right, ready? Okay. Jeff McNeil, we got.
Trout.
Who else? Kyle Tucker, Nolan Arenado. Got a Vlad Chrome.
This first pack? Just kidding.
Yeah, no, that was.
Oh, you open all these at once.
Tatis, yeah, there you go.
Bastard.
Austin Riley Chrome.
That's a good idea.
Let's see. Rom, base. Stan. Waste of Yankee money. So we got a Taylor Trammell Chrome. Is he any good? Colin Walker?
Nah.
No? All right.
I don't know, maybe. Is he an infield prospect?
All right, we got Altuve over here. What else? We got a Yelich, so we'll do Yelich. You know, it was like Will Myers also. Yachty.
Not much yet, not
So
much
we
yet.
got a numbered card, 1-3, or 3 out of 150 for a Bryce Turin. I don't know who that is. But we'll put him aside
he's a pretty
also.
good prospect.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, shit.
Pete Alonso, Chrome.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
All right.
I'm just trying to win, man.
No, go for it. Michael
Are you competitive?
Franco.
Oh, I got Evan White, number to 250. That's pretty cool. Purple.
Ready for show. Brett Honeywell, Chrome.
Jesus, where are the good
Carter K-Boom, Chrome. Cody
Jesus
Bellinger.
Lozado ready for the show.
All right, you know
I
what?
think he's
I'll
gonna be a
put
good
Bellinger. I will put.
I got a Luciano plus 1 point after I sleeve this.
Got a Royce Lewis, Chrome. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh no, Marco Luciano.
Oh, that's him, man. Sleeve that,
There you
sleeve
go.
that.
There you go.
You gotta sleeve it to get a point. 1 point, Phil.
All right. Let's see. So all I gotta do
Where are we
is-
at for the stopwatch?
Oh shoot, we are at 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
Oh, that's pretty bad. More than half over. Let's go.
Well, you know what? This is how we beat Phil. We just got to sleeve 2 cards.
What? You can't sleeve that. Oh, the Royce Lewis?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's numbered?
Let's see. What's an auto again? Which one's that?
Auto could be anything, but it's going to be either green.
No, I'm
chrome,
saying auto is how many points?
5 points. So basically,
5
you might
points.
guarantee a win.
All right, well, let's see. All right. So I'm going to open up as many packs as I can right now because we're at 3 minutes and 49 seconds. Okay? And at the last 30 seconds, I'm just going to go through them all. See if we get that auto.
That's a good idea. I'm doing the same thing, just so you can't win.
Ah, see, I shouldn't have said what I'm saying.
I watch. Oh,
right.
man. I fucking
So we are at 4 minutes and 6 seconds. Keep going. Come on. Who's going to get an auto here?
What do you think? Should we burn these cards afterwards or what? Just kidding, just kidding.
Why are you going to say that? Just kidding.
Edit that part out. If we remember to.
All right, 4 minutes and 22 seconds. 4 minutes, 25 seconds. All right, this might be the last pack, and now I'll go through them. All right, 30 seconds. What do you got? Tani, JT Realmuto.
Auto!
Matt
Andrew Istler.
Ah, bastard.
Woo!
Danny Jensen.
I gotta sleeve this though, or else I don't get the points.
What do we got? Oh man, we got 5, 4,
Plus
3,
5.
2, 1. Done. There we go. Well, I did not pull. Can I just finish this? Maybe
Yeah, let's finish.
Maybe I do have an auto here. So we'll
Look at
see.
this mess.
I think yeah. Look, can you guys grab the camera and show this? Look at this.
I'm dropping.
All right,
stuff.
so you guys haven't seen this, but look at all this rippage right here. Whew. What a mess. Look at all this. Come on, show me some hits.
Show me yo hits.
What do you got? All right. Wait, you can't see it there? Okay.
I need to sleeve some of these things, but here, got a Marco paper, this guy. Here are the 3 autos we pulled. 2 firsts. These are the papers.
See, I'm jealous though, because you got like an actual auto on card. Oh no,
I know.
Okay. No, 1 you got on
One was
sticker.
that guy, yeah.
But Chance Adams though. If you guys want Chance Adams, reach out to Filmington. I'm sure he'll give you a good deal on it.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, hey, there are Yankees collectors out there. You never know.
All right, well, we had a good time today with Marc Foo3112. Check out his channel.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. Check out his channel. Good guy. He makes videos like, what, once every 7 or 8 months?
Yeah, every 4 years.
But it's good. It's high quality stuff. He's got a purpose whenever he creates a video, which I think is an important quality in any YouTuber. And he's a lot cooler than I thought he was going to be. So I'm giving him a free JUAN SOTO Bowman Chrome. You know what? Oh,
Are we recording this?
yeah. Here you go, man. Just take it all. Just kidding.
No, drink up. Come on, you were going somewhere with this.
But if he wants to buy it, then I'll give him a
go.
good deal at only 2x market value.
There you go. Cheers, Phil. Thank you for having me here. A lot of fun, guys. So if you're definitely in Wilmington, check out Wilmington. So sorry, man. I've had a few beers.
Too easy. All right, guys. We're checking out now. Filming it out.